Hello beautiful. I hope that you're all well. I know that it's been a minute since you've seen me, but I'm gonna catch you up on everything. I also want your words of wisdom because I've been stuck in this really weird place right now. I just want to have a chit chat video with you guys. I don't know what the purpose of this video is gonna be, but what I do know is I do want to make a candle and a diffuser with you in today's video, because you guys, I missed it. And the candle and the diffuser that I'm going to make with you today is actually an essential oil, and then as we do this we can catch up and then you guys can tell me what you've been up to as well. Oh, you guys, where do you want me to start? So first things first, actually, before I get into catching you up, I've written a few essential oil blends that I'd love to try in today's candle and diffuser. So the candle jar that I'm using today is this beautiful amber jar. I'll link it down below, and I'm also going to be using this diffuser bottle from Candle Shack. It's a 100 milliliters bottle, so I'm going to be using an 80% base and a 20% fragrance oil or essential oils. So that's what I'm going to do. Towards the end of Ramadan, coming up to Eid, I was just experimenting with my nose because I really wanted to make a video with testing different blends of essential oils and see how that works out with me. I've never tested these type of blends before. This is my first time, so we're literally just gonna experiment together in today's video. Basically, it's gonna be a super chill video. Grab yourself a snack, a cup of tea, whatever it is that you guys like to do when you're watching your favorite candle creator or influencer or whatever it is that you want to call it, because I don't know how long this video is going to be and I tend to talk a lot, so be prepared. But I can't be too long because I've got a date with my best friend tonight, so I need to make sure I shower and get ready. I've never made an essential oil diffuser before. I've only made an essential oil candle, so let's do that, shall we? Oh my god, my candle kit is coming out. I can't believe, guys, I'm excited. My candle essential are right here. I'm sitting in the living room. My family have given me my privacy, which I'm super grateful for, since I live with a lot of family members. The wick that I'm gonna go for today is a Stabilo 6. It works perfectly with this candle container. And what I'm gonna do is, I've got a bit of alcohol somewhere. I just need to find it, you guys. Give me a second. I found the alcohol, you guys. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of alcohol on the tissue, and then I'm gonna wipe the bottom of my candle container to get rid of any dust, so my candle so my wick can hold properly. And I'm gonna give it a clean all over. And I actually want to put these in my room, and I want to test the diffuser in my room as well. The diffuser is pretty tiny, so it's either going to be my room or the bathroom, but we'll see how it goes. When I test diffusers, I like to test them in different rooms, so I see how each room, or how the diffusers react into each room, and how strong the throw of the diffuser is. Let me actually put my wick in. Yeah, you guys, so as you know, I was fasting for the month of Ramadan, and for those of you that don't know, Ramadan is a beautiful holy month for Muslims around the world, where we fast from dawn to sunset. The last video I posted for you guys was actually the first day of Ramadan and my birthday. It was my 27th birthday, which was absolutely special. It was like the perfect time. I love that my birthday fell on the first day of Ramadan. It was just super special. For those of you that don't fast or not aware of the Ramadan routine, I'm sure you've seen a lot of TikTok and social media influencers that actually film throughout Ramadan, but you wake up at a really awkward hour to prepare yourself to fast, and that's to have breakfast. It's what we call suhoor. So you wouldn't want to miss suhoor and fast the whole day. It's actually really bad for you, and you need a lot of strength to fast, which is why we wake up in the middle of the night before we perform our first prayer of the day. We eat nutritious foods, so oats, eggs, anything nutritious, lots of protein, lots of vegetables and fruits in our diet, so it can hold us to fast up to 12, 17, 21 hours, 22 hours, depending on the time of year. Getting into the routine of that was so tiring, and as you guys know, I work full-time. I work Monday through to Saturday. This Saturday I'm off, thankfully. I've taken it off so I can, you know, let my body recharge and regenerate, because I was genuinely so tired, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that was so tired over the month of Ramadan. I'm sure many Muslims around the world were just as tired. But eventually your body does get used to it. Your body just needs 2 weeks or 21 days to get used to a new habit. So my body got used to it. By the end of Ramadan, you guys, I was struggling to sleep throughout the night. I would wake up at an awkward hour. I have to be honest, I was just so tired to film, and I don't like filming if I don't have the energy in me. It's not gonna be a good video for one. I would much rather just take a break, and then I'll deal with it after I finish Ramadan. After finishing Ramadan, obviously I took 2 days off for Eid, which was absolutely incredible. I spent it with my family and with my friends. We went out for dinner. It was just so special. I loved it. This week, you guys, I don't know if it's the time of the month, I don't know if it's my hormones, I don't know what is going on. I've just been stuck. I'm not usually a person that complains. I'm usually naturally a very optimistic person. I'm not a pessimist. But this week, you guys, I've just been so negative. I've been stuck in my own head of self-doubt and self-sabotage and just so much negativity, and I've just been like almost bullying myself. It's like really annoying. Sorry guys, I needed to place the wick, or else I'm never gonna place the wick if I'm sitting there and catching you guys up. This week I was just at work, and I spent it with one of my closest colleagues, which I'm so grateful for her. This whole week she's been listening to me vent, and I'm just so grateful for her. If she's watching that video, I appreciate you so much, Kath. Honestly, I want to achieve so much, and I feel like I keep getting stuck into my old habits of sleeping in for no reason. I'm choosing sleep over getting up, for example. I am, and that's not only on my days off at work as well. Like, I'm constantly rushing to work. I have my breakfast at work. Thankfully I don't buy any food from outside, unless if I'm going out to dinner with my colleagues or friends or anything like that. I sometimes feel, you guys, that I get stuck in my own mind and in my own head, that it just spirals. I go down the rabbit hole of, again, just self-sabotage and just doubting myself and not thinking. It's just, guys, I just have no idea. So I just want like your words of wisdom of, I'm grabbing the wax and it's so heavy. I want your words of wisdom of, what do you girls do, or guys, if you're watching me. I have more female followers than male on YouTube, but girls, like, tell me, what do you guys do to make yourself feel better when you're going through a week of the month, or a day or two, or even a whole month of just not feeling yourself or feeling irritated? It's just not your month, or it's not your day, or it's not your week. Like, what do you guys do to make yourself a little bit better? I have a really bad habit where I just fully give in, and I just don't try and make myself feel better. I'm like, okay, if I'm feeling like sorry, I was about to sweat. If I'm feeling like rubbish, I just feel like rubbish. I don't try and make myself feel better. But for example, today I kind of feel a little bit that way, but instead I chose something different. I chose to get myself out of bed, wash my face, have my breakfast, watch a bit of TV. I gave myself a limit on the TV, and then I started getting ready to film for you guys, and that made me feel better. But I wonder why I don't do that on other days. I just don't know how my mind works, you guys. So I need to measure 143 grams of rapeseed and coconut wax. I'm gonna remove my gloves. I swear, these gloves are such a lifesaver when you're working with any blocked waxes, because you don't have to worry about cleaning your hands or the wax getting everywhere, so it's nice and clean. The sun is shining. There we go. Today we're gonna have a positive day, okay? And you know what, I just realized I don't have a double boiler on my stove. I will be right back. You've got my stove on. My wax is right here. I'm just waiting for the water to boil a little bit, and then I will place my wax onto the double boiler. While I do that, I'm actually trying to see, oh yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna go through the blends with you guys, and you can try it yourself as well if you like. This keeps going dark. There we go. So I've got very interesting blends that I thought, to my nose, smelled really good. So I've got a blend of orange sweet, ylang ylang, I hope I'm saying that correctly, neroli, rose geranium, or I've got rose geranium, neroli, patchouli and ylang ylang, lavender true, rose geranium and bergamot, neroli, bergamot and lavender, lemon, rose and ylang ylang. So these are the blends that I have today. Obviously I'm not going to do everything because I'm only using one diffuser and one candle, but I think I might go for, oh, what do you think, you guys? I think for the candle I actually might go for neroli, bergamot and lavender, and for the diffuser I think I'm gonna go for orange sweet, ylang ylang, neroli and rose geranium. How does that sound? I think that sounds really cool. I'm gonna place my wax onto the double boiler. It is ready. For the essential oil candle, I need 7 milliliters worth of essential oils. So I need to make a balance of lavender, true, rose geranium. What did I say I was gonna? I actually forgot. I'm gonna balance out the neroli, bergamot and lavender, and let's see how good I can do this. And I've got my 7 milliliter beaker, which literally sits right at the top. This keeps going dark. 1 second, sorry you guys. There we go, that's better. So 7 milliliters sits around here. So I've got 2 top notes and 1 middle note, and that's absolutely fine. Again, I'm experimenting with you guys. You can also experiment with your own essential oils and make it your own. So what I'm going to do is I usually start from the base and I work my way up to the top. So what I'll do, I'll start from my middle note and then my top notes. So the top notes are the first notes that you smell when you spray perfume or when you light a candle. As the top notes start to disappear almost, the middle and base notes start to linger and come through a lot more in the fragrance. My goal, my vision for this candle is I would love to smell the lavender and bergamot very well when in the first 2 hours of the candle burning, and then I would definitely love to start smelling the neroli as the candle starts getting hotter, if I'm making sense. This is why I love making candles and just playing around with scents. I would love more of neroli light. I'm gonna do 4 millimeters worth of neroli because I want to smell it very well in the candle. I'm going to do 2 milliliters worth of bergamot, so that equals to 4, 5, 6. And then 1 milliliters worth of lavender true. I just want to smell a hint of lavender, but I definitely want the bergamot to speak a lot more to me in the top note than lavender. So that would be my measurements. Let me double check my candle. Sorry, I'm in my creative mess, so don't judge me. Okay, while the wax is still melting, I'm gonna start measuring my top note. So I'm gonna start with the lavender, and I'm only gonna do 1 milliliters of that. And then I'm gonna do 2 milliliters of bergamot, which is literally right here, you guys. And then for the remaining, it will be neroli, which is what I'll do. Can you guys see what I'm doing? There we go. Oh, it smells so good right now. There we go, you guys. My essential oil is all measured up, so I'm just going to keep that to the side so I don't drop it or else I will cry. I've just taken my wax off of the stove. I'm at 71 degrees at the moment. I'm gonna wait for the wax to cool down to 42 degrees. With essential oils, you guys, you've got to be a little bit careful because it is slightly sensitive than fragrance oils. Because fragrance oils are chemically designed, they can hold higher temperatures, but because essential oils are more natural, they tend to be a lot more sensitive, and we need to be careful when we are pouring in our essential oils to our candles. You can't pour your essential oils at a 70-degree temperature because that will burn off everything. Every pound is going to be down the drain. But you want to pour it at a temperature where it's warm but not cold enough, because you'd also want your essential oil to bind with your wax. So for me, I'd find the perfect temperature between 43 to 40 degrees. Then I'll pour straight away into the candle container. Actually, while the candle is cooling down, because rapeseed and coconut tends to take is a little bit slow when cooling down, let's start with our diffuser. If you remember, I mentioned I'm looking for 80% diffuser base and 20% essential oil. So I just want to look for the 100 milliliters. There we go. I'll start off with my diffuser base, and this is the Ecosystem Vegan Diffuser Base from Candle Shack. I'll link it down below if you guys want to pick it up or interested to read about it. But I've used it so far, and so far so good actually. I used to use the Yo-Geo. That works fine as well, but once I saw a different version, I always like to try different types of products to see what works best. I'm gonna go up to 18 milliliters for the base. 80% filled in. Again, I'm going to place that on the side because I am clumsy and my hands are everywhere. So if I do this and something falls, I'm genuinely going to be really upset. So let me grab the smaller beakers actually, because I want to be very precise with my measuring my essential oils. So as agreed with you guys, we're going to go for the orange sweet, ylang ylang, neroli and rose geranium, and we are having to do 20 milliliters worth. So I'm going to go for my neroli's here, my rose geranium is here, orange sweet should be in this box. There we go, orange sweet, middle note, top note, 5 milliliters worth of rose geranium, and I'm noting these down so I don't forget. I'm also going to do 4 milliliters worth of neroli. I'm gonna do 6 milliliters worth of ylang ylang, and then I'm going to do 5 milliliters worth of orange sweet, and that will give me my 20 milliliters. I'm gonna start with measuring 4 milliliters worth of neroli. I'm gonna place it in my beaker. I literally feel like a scientist, you guys. Can you see that? So that's done, out of the way. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do rose geranium, another 5 milliliters of that. I'm gonna pour it into the diffuser base. This is so cool. And then orange sweet, I'm gonna do 5 milliliters of that. You guys, literally just about 5 milliliters. My orange sweet is finished. And again, pour it into here. And then last but not least is my ylang ylang, which is 6 milliliters. While I'm measuring this essential oil, I feel like once I get my mind to a place where I'm like, okay, I need to stop a certain habit. For example, sleeping in. That used to be a very bad habit of mine, you guys. I used to sleep, I'm not sleeping in until like 9 or 10 a.m, you guys. This is sleeping in until like 2, 3 p.m. I used to be really bad. And I managed to break that habit because I had it set in my mind. I'm so tired of waking up feeling so groggy, so moody, because it's really bad for you to oversleep. It's not good for your body, it's not good for your health, it's not good for your mind, for your everything. It's just not good for you. So I decided to break that cycle. And working full-time really gets me into the routine of waking up early. So I tend to sleep at 9:30, 10 p.m. max, and I'm up again for 6:30, 7 a.m. So my full-time job gets me into a really good routine of waking up early and sleeping early, so I'm extremely grateful for that. Or maybe, you guys, I just set myself unrealistic expectations or unrealistic goals that when I'm not achieving that, it's almost, I almost get so put off by it that I just give up, and I'm like, okay, there's no point. But there is every point. I feel like something is going wrong when I set myself a goal, when I set myself an expectation, when I set myself something. I think I'm aiming it too high, where I just can't reach it just yet. So for example, if I do my to-do list for after work, so I've left work, I've come home, I come home to obviously change my clothes, shower, pray, eat dinner, give myself 30 minutes or 15 minutes of TV watch time with my siblings, and then I feel like my to-do list could be really unrealistic, where I can't finish everything in 2.5 hours or 3 hours of my evening. So I get completely put off. I'm like, oh my god, no, I just can't do it. I just go to bed instead, or I just waste my time watching TV. But the reality is, if I can just like make my goals very tiny, achievable goals every day, instead of massive goals in the evening every day. Sorry guys, my camera cut me off again, speaking too much. I'm at 49 degrees, by the way, for my wax. I haven't forgotten about it. Realistically, I can't achieve such a big goal after work, but I can achieve small little goals after work. One goal that I'd love to share with you, I would love to wake up a little bit earlier and stop rushing to work. I rush to work every day, and it's like, it really irritates me why I do it. I just, instead of me like pushing myself out of bed on time when my alarm goes off, I'm like, oh no, I can snooze for another 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 30 minutes, and before I know it, I'm up. I've got my tea in my hand, I've got a toast in my other hand, my bag, my coat, everything, and I'm rushing to the train station, trying to catch the train so I can get to work on time. I do notice, you guys, as soon as I'm out of bed, I brush my teeth, wash my face, I pray my morning prayer, I'm awake. But then I put myself back to sleep. It's like, what am I doing? Anyway, you guys, this is like an inner battle that I literally fight myself with every single day. We are now in spring summer season, so the days are longer, the sunshine is out for a little bit longer, so there's a lot more light coming in. So if I want to film at 6 p.m. I can, or 6:30 or 7 I can, or if I want to film at 5 a.m. I can. And again, it's just trying to find this balance of YouTube, also achieving my personal goals on the side, health, business, YouTube, work goals, in my job, in my day-to-day job. Just in case you guys are wondering, I don't make money off of YouTube, so it is important for me to work every single day and work overtime so I can make a little bit of extra money to sometimes afford my candle stock, or if I want to go out with a friend, so I can have a little bit extra money on the side, or savings, or whatever it is I plan. I like to have an extra money on the side, so I have to budget every single month, which is why I don't buy candle stock every single month. I have to plan out when is the best time to buy candle stock, because candle stock is expensive, you guys. For those of you that live in the UK, inflation is absolutely horrendous. Yeah, you guys. Anyway, 45 degrees, and then I'm ready to pour this baby into my candle jug. Let me show you what I'm burning on the side as well. I'm burning my pillar candles that I made with you in the last video, I think. I'll link it down below. So the reason why I have this paper underneath the plate is because any wax that drops on the paper will be a lot easier to clean than on the plate itself, because it's paraffin wax and beeswax inside this mix. So I don't want to spend hours trying to clean the plate. I am ready to put my essential oils in. I've finished mixing for 2 minutes, and I'm gonna show you how I'm pouring into my candle jar. Oh, beautiful. Smells incredible as well. And for our next task is our diffuser, which we've already prepped right here. Our diffuser bottle is here, and all we need to do now is just give the mixture a good mix. Oh, I want to share with you a post that I sent to my colleague the other day. This is basically what I was trying to explain about expectations of myself this week. I just think, as you can see, like the top part, it says what we expect of ourselves 100% every day. I get really irritated and upset, and I get so hard of myself because not every day I can give my 100%. I sometimes give 98 or 28 or 50, but that upsets me. On the last row, the truth is I showed up for myself every day, and that should be more than enough. I feel like I'm so hard on myself when I genuinely feel like I haven't done 100 or 110%. I feel like I haven't done enough. I'm not good enough. I feel like I should have done more. I feel like I shouldn't have slept in. I shouldn't have rushed. It's just like all these bad thoughts that I start attacking my own self with. And you know what's so crazy, you guys? If my best friend or any of my friends was to come and just tell me exactly the way I'm explaining to you how I'm feeling, I'd say don't be hard on yourself. Like, it's okay to have a bad day. Not every day you can give it your all. It's okay. At least you showed up. At least you went to work. And it's okay if there's the day where you called in sick because you just genuinely can't come into work. Maybe you're just not in the right state of mind and you needed that day at home. Or it's okay if you let yourself sleep in an extra hour or two that one weekend. Maybe your body did need it. I just don't talk to myself that way. Everyone around me finds it so odd because I'm so positive, but when I speak to myself I'm so negative. But to others I'm so positive, and I try to give the best advice in everything. So I just feel like I really need to work on how I talk to myself. I need to like ease off the gas a little bit. For example, Monday I can give 100%. Tuesday it's okay if I can give it 90%. Wednesday it's alright if I can do 70%. It's just the most important thing is I'm doing little bits for myself, and I'm showing up for myself every single day. And again, you guys, as I mentioned, I want to get into a habit of waking up slightly earlier than I usually do, just to give myself an extra time to do some stretching at home or yoga or anything to do with like physical, because I feel like I've also neglected my body for the last 2 years of working in an office job. I've completely neglected my body. Yes, I love walking, which I don't usually do so much during winter. Now that it's a lot more brighter in the UK and a lot more drier, I walk a lot more. But I feel like in winter times, which is quite a long winter that we have in the UK, it rains quite a lot, I don't usually walk. Anyway, my God, I can talk for the world. Right, let's pour this in. and my camera's dying. Let's pour this in, and then I can let my camera go. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I freaking love this diffuser. Right, let's put, I don't know how much we can fit in there. My camera's about to die, you guys. Oh my god, I'm panicking. Okay, right, we'll give it a good mix. Look how beautiful that looks. And oh, absolutely incredible. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, it smells so good. Oh wow, it smells incredible. Putting that in my room straight away. I actually need to deep clean my room. I'm gonna clean up my environment, clean up my mind. I'm just gonna take little steps to make myself feel better. And yes, I am, oh my god guys, I'm gonna close out today's video right here because my camera is actually about to die. If you have watched me this far into this video, thank you very much. I love you guys very, very much. Please make sure you subscribe, comment, like and share, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm so grateful that I filmed for you today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.